it's time for us to go to Riverina and Farrer football. Let's head to Farrer first up. And last weekend, it was round 2 action. The Northern Jets were in action at Ardlethan, and they were just too good for Barellan. One of the arch rivals for them. It was 13-14, 92-9-11, 65 in a terrific game of football between these two sides. A good effort too from Wallace. He booted 9 goals of his side's score, and he was the major scorer on the ground. The next best was Forbutt and Ellis and Wells all booting 2 for Barellan. So well done to Wallace. Clearly one of the best footballers in the competition. And then what about this East Wagga Karingal 8-12-60 beating North Wagga Saints 7-5-47. Gee, if the Hawks aren't one of the favourites this year, then I'll go jump, but because this was a big win from them over North Wagga. What about the Marrow, the Bombers 19-16? Speaking of favourites, they were too good for Charles Sturt University 6-6 in a one-sided affair. Whilst finally it was a big match between the Rock Yeren Creek and the Collyamberley Blues, but it was one-way traffic. In the end, it was the Rock Yeren Creek 16-6, 102 to beat the Collyamberley 8-3-51. It was well played in the end by Kerrin. He booted 7 goals out of the 16 for his side, and he was one of the best players along with Bud and also Bierman, and Ridley played well too. But Bierman booted 4 goals for the Rock Yeren Creek. Hodge booted 4 for Collyamberley, Buchanan a couple, and it was D. Mader, C. Hayes and J. Hodge. They're better players for the Irrigators. Let's go and have a look at this week's matches now. In round 3, we get a couple of good ones. This is going to be great to see Barellan play CSU. I think that Barellan, the boys on their home deck, might start slight favourite there. Collyamberley and North Wagga Saints, a chance for the Irrigators to get their opportunity here to beat one of the sides out of Wagga. Long road trip for the Saints. Maybe the Saints to still win it. And the East Wagga Karingal play tomorrow. They'll win it comfortably tomorrow. Just well, let's just say I haven't got a great list right now, but East Wagga have. And Marra take on the Rock Yeren Creek, I think, in the match of the round. This one at the Langtree Oval. Gee, Marra, I think, can start favourite here and could touch up the Rock Yeren Creek. The Maggies will have to throw everything at the Bombers. I guess when it comes to Anzac Day, it is everything about the Maggies and the Bombers, so it'll be a beauty whichever way it goes. Now, thoughts as both sides take each other on for those that will be commemorating Anzac Day on Sunday. So Northern Jets have the bye in this competition. Let's head into football being played in the Riverina and a quick look at this because Colin Gully too good for Griffith Swan 16-6, 102 to 10-9, 69. Wagga Tigers continue their premiership winning form of last year over the Leighton Whitten Crows 12-15, 87 to 8-2, 50. A win for Coolamon Rovers over Turvey Park 12-12 to 10-5 in the closest match, whilst it was a win to GGM Lions 16-17, 113 to Narandra Eagles 5-4, 34. And in that game, the Lions just showing a clean set of heels to Eagles. What about Corbett and Alexander and McCraig? They were the goal scorers for GGM, while Foley and Anderson were the better players, and Drentle with 2, and he was the best player for a disappointing Eagles outfit as we head now to round 2 action. And now we start to get to see who lines up against who. GGM will have a really good side in. They take on Turvey Park Bulldogs. I think the Lions can win this at Ganmain. And Coolamon take on Colin Gully in a good game of football at Kendra Park. I'll tell you what, there'll be a massive crowd, but Colin Gully will come across one of their arch rivals here too. They love to beat Coolamon. I reckon Colin Gully might get home. Griffith take on Leighton Whitten in. This is a battle of the Irrigators out there. This will be an absolute beauty. I reckon Leighton Whitten will get up and win this against their arch rival at the Griffith Ex-Services Club. And it is Wagga Tigers playing the Mangalapa Cookadinia United Eastlake Goannas. And if that wasn't a mouthful, the Wagga Tigers should get home at the Robertson Oval in Wagga over the Goannas. Narandra Eagles have the bye.